I think our public school teachers, the best ones, deserve to be paid a lot more, actually, than they are right now. But it's got to be tied to performance as well. I want every public school teacher to be able to live the American dream in the state. If we're in the middle of an educational achievement crisis, our teachers are like our first responders, but we're not getting the very best anymore. I'm a product of public education in this state. I went to Princeton Public Schools in Cincinnati through 8th grade. I then went to St. X High School, St. Xavier in Cincinnati after that. But I had a teacher in 6th grade, Mrs. Kinney, who lit a fire under my feet. She saw potential in me that I didn't know I had. And she caused me to work harder. She changed my life for the better. She helped me live the American dream. I want more teachers like Mrs. Kinney, but we got to be able to reward them tied to the performance, not just teaching to a test. Peer assessments in the schools, teachers who are collaborating and who are carrying their weight creates an incentive for cooperation. Parents who are able to assess whether their kids are thriving in the classroom. It's not just rich versus poor districts being compared like apples and oranges. No, measuring improvement in every classroom. We have to lead in the ways of the future, in math, reading, writing, and physical education too. We're going to bring back physical education, PE in kindergarten. We're going to bring back the presidential fitness test. Frankly, I don't know why we got rid of it in the first place. Serve healthier food in cafeteria. The best way to save on healthcare costs in the long run is actually to have a healthier population in the first place. That starts at a young age. Not just physical health, but mental health too. There's a mental health epidemic that has ravaged our state, our region, and our country for far too long. The cycle of depression, anxiety, fentanyl, suicide, opioid addiction has festered across this region for far too long. We're going to put an end to it by standing for what is right, what is true, starting at a young age. Individual, family, nation, and God beats race, gender, sexuality, and climate. If we have the courage to stand for what is right, to stand for what is true in our state. As we did tonight, say the Pledge of Allegiance every morning in every Ohio public school with a moment of silence to go along with it. Get the cell phones out of the public schools. There's no reason for cell phones in the classroom, baiting our kids into the cycle of ADD and Ritalin treatment. That isn't helping them, but just baiting them into that cycle even further.